Hey, you're watching All the Way Up Crypto. I'm your host, Aaron. Thanks for tuning in, all you wonderful people out there. So, I do want to let you guys know I do read all the comments. I do usually try to comment on them. Those of you that do comment, thank you. And if I don't respond, hit me up again. But I usually see most of them, and if I don't comment, I'll either like it or give it a little heart. So, you guys get a... Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Can I do that? No, crap. Oh, man. I was going to show you how cool Pittsburgh is coming into the city. Actually, you know what? I'll do it. I'm going to pause what I'm talking to you about right now. I'm going to show you, flip my camera on and show you a tunnel on how you come into Pittsburgh, because it's pretty awesome. So, yes, I'm back. Check this out. I know you can only basically see the side of the tunnel, but when you're coming in from the west side of the city or the east side of the city, you come through a tunnel into Pittsburgh. Now you gotta check this out. This is cool. Like, oh, where am I going? Because on the outside of the tunnel, it's like trees and grass and hills, and it's kind of not exactly a city setting. But check this out. We're getting close here. Turn the camera a little bit. Getting close to the end of the tunnel, you can start to see the light. So cool. Check this out. This is why I love Pittsburgh. City of bridges, mind you. Check it out. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And boom, we're in the city. How awesome is that? That is awesome. Alright, I'm going to have to switch back here. Over way off to the left is Heinz Field, where Steelers play. And PNC Park's kind of that way too. Alright. Okay, now we're back to my ugly face. So, I want to talk to you guys about Bitcoin, fiat,
for a half mile.
and Satoshis. Okay, let me shut my GPS off. Okay, yeah, I'm back again. So I want to talk to you guys about Satoshis, fiat, and Bitcoin, and how it didn't hit me to understand how I need to look at these things, and so this might help one of you wonderful subscribers out there, so you understand what I mean, because you made a very valid point. Like, you go to buy something or sell something, most people don't care about Bitcoin or Satoshi prices. They care about the dollar value of it, right? Because that's our common form of transacting right now. And you're 100% right in that. I absolutely agree. But as we move forward, how are we going to value things? I don't know. But as of right now, yes, a dollar has the perceived value of a dollar, right? So we perceive it to be worth 100 pennies and whatever. But I want to talk to you about why that matters to Bitcoin and why it doesn't matter quite as much to your altcoins. It does, but not as much. So let me explain this to you. Many of your coins, I would say 90% of them, have trading pairs in Bitcoin. So when you go to trade, it's the Satoshi value that you're going to trade in. So Bitcoin has 100 million Satoshis to equal one Bitcoin. If you go and you look at the charts, just go open up TradingView or wherever you want to go and look at the Satoshi value. That's what that's usually trading in. You don't want to be trading in a market that has less volume, right? So most of the people are trading on the bigger exchanges so they can get their orders filled. So why does all this matter? Well, because when the price of Bitcoin drops like it's doing now, and starts to drop some more, usually what happens is people go back into their alternative coins because they're hoping to make up some gains in Satoshi value, okay? So it's a sloshing effect. But you may not see the dollar value of those alternative coins go up right away because the Satoshi dollar value is coming down. So, and it took me a while to make that connection. I got to give credit out to Arcane Bear and Tio and those guys, because he said it, I'm like, I don't get it. I'm not feeling what you mean. But the more I was in there, the Arcane Bear Telegram chat, and listened to him speak and talk about different things, it started to click and make sense how this whole thing works right now. So I hope you understand what I mean when I'm talking about this. The dollar value of Bitcoin truly matters to the entire market, because that's going to give you the dollar value or USD value of an actual Satoshi. And the higher the Satoshi value of an altcoin is, the more valuable the dollar value of it's going to be. Did you follow that little hippity hop? Now, what I'm going to tell you is I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist, but I will tell you that Bitcoin, for all intents and purposes, is king. It's been around the longest. It's very difficult to 51% attack it. And it's even, and I know I spoke before that, two mining pools could actually pull together and reorganize a blockchain and quote-unquote 51% attack it, I guess. But that's a little more difficult than what it actually seems to be, because you have, depending on how far back they would go, you have to try to catch up to the current blockchain. And the current Bitcoin core is always going to be the longest chain. So how do you it'd just be really hard to catch up. So it's this whole gaming theory that comes into play of all that stuff. So it'd be very, very, very difficult. That's the other reason why Komodo notarizes all their transactions to Bitcoin, because it's the most secure right now. And there's a lot of money in it. So what you need to understand is anything that all these alternative coins can do, Bitcoin can add if they so choose to do so. My thoughts are, if they're going to do it, it's going to be in another layer of Bitcoin, kind of like Lightning Network isn't on the base layer of Bitcoin. It's not on the blockchain. It's kind of like above it, but it kind of works with it. You know what I mean? So when you close out your channel, it pushes it updates the balance of your holdings of Bitcoin. So I hope that makes sense. So that's why, I tell you, if you're looking to get into these coins that are probably going to make a big jump in price if Bitcoin starts going up again and people haven't left these alt coins, the dollar value or USD value of the Satoshi goes up, which, if you have a higher Satoshi value of your current coin that you're holding, then it's going to go up like crazy. When will all this change? I don't know. I don't. Right now, these cryptocurrencies, there's not mass adoption coming right now. It's more of an investment adoption that's coming right now. And the people that are investing in it, some are doing it for the irrational, I want to get rich quick. Others do it, like myself, because I see what it can do for humanity. There's a huge benefit to what blockchain and cryptocurrencies can do. And it's my fundamental belief that no government should control money. We should be able to transact freely in the currency of our choosing. So the value of it can't be manipulated. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. So if it's me, that's why I'm telling you, you want to try to probably stack your Satoshis. You want to accumulate as much Bitcoin real estate, so to speak, as you can, because it's going to help you accumulate more real estate in your other currencies. So stop and think of it like this. Bitcoin just went up to almost 14,000. Let's just say it drops back down to 2,000. Seems crazy, but it could happen. One Bitcoin is still one Bitcoin. If your altcoins didn't drop in their Satoshi value, great. Doesn't matter. So you go buy more Bitcoin on the cheap, you can accumulate more of your alternative coin that you're trying to get more of. So I hope that makes sense. Hope it does. And the reason I'm telling you to think of it like that is if you're trying to accumulate more of your altcoins, more real estate, more property, so to speak. But it's not property. It's a digital asset. I don't look at it as property. It's currency, it's software. So you're trying to accumulate more of that coin. You're probably going to be able to accumulate more, especially if you're already in crypto and you're playing it right. If you're buying in, then yeah, if you're just buying in, then the dollar value truly matters. For example, if you're buying Bitcoin right now and you're hoping it's going to keep going lower, maybe it will. I mean, it would have sucked if you would have bought it yesterday or the day before and it was, 13,000 and it drops to 6,000. You'd be getting twice as much if you would have waited, right? So yes, the dollar value does matter, but it just depends on how you perceive what you're trying to accumulate more of. So take a look at it like that. What else did I want to tell you? I don't know. I think that was it. So hopefully you guys like the shot of the city. That's pretty cool. I'm done with my training that I've been doing all week, and I'm moving nice and slow downtown the Berg. So anyway, hope you're all doing well. It's raining again here in Pittsburgh. I will update you guys again tomorrow what's going on. I did see somebody wanted me to do a video on Antara Framework from Komodo. I did do a video covering Komodo and the Antara Framework and its features that are coming, but I haven't been able to go in and play around with how all this stuff is going to work. And then I know you asked for Digibyte also. Yes, I want to go through and do a good, nice little coverage of what Digibyte's bringing. And again, there's one that's dropping in Satoshi value. Like, it's dropped almost 50% of its Satoshi value from like maybe a month ago. And that's why I'm telling you, if you moved your Digibyte into Bitcoin, who cares what the price of Bitcoin's doing? And the Satoshi value of Digibyte drops, right? Because it's easier to get Digibyte with Bitcoin. Now it's dropping down. Well, now you buy back in. Okay? Hope that illustration made sense. So, anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow, or basically, like I've been saying, until we meet again, stay crypto, my friends.